Hello there and good day, my name's DogginRocks and today I'm bringing you my latest YouTube video. Has been a while yet again guys since I've posted a YouTube video, which I apologise for, but hopefully today's video is going to introduce me back into posting videos more regularly on YouTube. Today's video is a multi-video covering my gaming setup, which I hope you enjoy, the NETDUMA R1 gaming router review and gameplay from using the actual router. If you are interested in just one section of this video, I'll post up on screen where you can skip to for the NETDUMA review and the gameplay from using the NETDUMA. I hope you enjoy the whole video. I hope you stick around to watch it all. If you do, then thank you and I'll catch you later. Enjoy the video. Hello and welcome to my gaming setup review. I'll just show you in its full glory. There we go. That's my gaming chair there. Let's take a quick look at everything I've got and I'll explain why I bought these items. First of all, let's start with the gaming monitor. I bought a 27-inch BenQ monitor, 1 millisecond response time to be able to have faster reaction time within game. Show you the BenQ logo down here. That is the main reason. I used to game on my big TV, which is there, and bought this gaming monitor so that I'm not interrupting the rest of my household while I'm gaming, and like I say, for better reaction time. Moving on, my Astro A40 headset. Absolutely love this headset. I used to have Turtle Beaches, but I moved on to the Astros and I've never looked back. I think the Astros are much better. Along with the A40s, obviously you get the mix amp with it. You can see that there, which I also love about the setup. Being able to hear people louder while you're playing, or quieter if they're speaking loud, is a massive help in game, so you can concentrate while you're gaming. I'll quickly show you this. This is something I sent off for. If you can see it, move it under the light. AliA SIM card. Never opened it. No plans on opening it. Just a nice little feature next to my gaming setup. Right, let's move on to some of the accessories. Quickly show you my Control Freak Clean Freak. This is what I use to keep all my equipment clean. My controllers. And everything, you can use it on absolutely everything. To you get a little foam inside it and a microfiber cloth to be able to clean everything with. I bought that from Control Freak. Control Freak, absolutely brilliant products. I love all of them. Next, this is my gamer grip. You guys might have heard of this stuff. This stops your hands from perspiring when you're gaming for long periods of time. I only usually use that during Clan Wars when I'm going to be gaming for long sessions. I don't use it all the time. But another fantastic product, and something else that isn't necessary, but if you can see, quickly show you the case. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Not laid out very well there, but there you go. That's the case to my gaming glasses. Use these bad boys to stop me getting headaches while I'm gaming for long periods of time, staring at the monitor. Let me have a quick sit down. I'll show you the rest of the stuff I have. This is an empty Control Freak box. I do have a few different sets of Control Freaks, but these are my favourites. The Vortex. They're actually on my controller at the moment, if you can see. I love Control Freak products. This is something else I got from Control Freak. Try and show it you under the light so you can see it properly. A little carry case for your Control Freaks. This was a limited edition case. Open it up inside. You can see I've got some Phantoms inside. Don't use them often, but I did have some CQCs in there as well, but they're on a different controller. At the moment I'm using the Vortex because I much prefer the Vortex to anything else. There is my keyboard. My keyboard can have different coloured backgrounds. Red, even though it looks kind of pink on my camera. Blue, off, and green. I love the light up keyboard, it looks fantastic. Along with the keyboard I've got a light up mouse. It is supposed to be a gaming mouse. It was only a cheap addition to my gaming setup. I love that. It flashes and the pattern on it, but unfortunately you can't turn it off. Once my PC is turned on, that's it, it's on. Which can be a bit distracting when you're gaming, but there you go. This is something I got off a friend when we went to the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare release. A pen. Not a fantastic item, but I love my Call of Duty. Right, let's move on to the main accessories. Obviously I'm gaming on a PlayStation 4 console, which is there. I do have a PlayStation 3 console as well, which is upstairs at the moment, but I mainly game on PlayStation 4. I went with PlayStation 4 because all my mates are on PlayStation 4, and that's the reason I stuck with that console. I am planning on getting an Xbox One at some point. I do have a 2-monitor setup. That's my BenQ gaming monitor, and then next to it is my PC monitor, LG. It's nothing spectacular, it's quite an old monitor. It does its job. It's only a 19-inch monitor. My little control freak stuck on it there. And the next item I want to show you is my microphone and my webcam. My webcam is only a cheap webcam, a TechNet one. I am hoping to replace that at some point in the future. But my microphone is a Blue Yeti microphone. I've got a Rode, is it PSA1 boom arm? I can't remember the name of it. PSA1, I think that's it. And the blue pop filter to go with it. Absolutely brilliant microphone. The sound quality is amazing on it. I'm hoping the sound quality on this is good. I'm recording it on my iPhone at the moment. My little drinks holders there for when I'm gaming and when I'm streaming. And next, my controllers. Got 3 controllers here. This is an old, just normal PlayStation 4 controller with a Vortex on it. Don't use it that often anymore. It's rather worn down. And moving on to my Scuff gaming case, carry case, with the first Scuff I bought. This is the Scuff 4PS Hulk in green, again running the Vortex on it. I actually got the D-pad on the Scuff, which I kind of wish I'd not done when I had it customised originally. I thought it would be better for other games, but I find it's not very useful in COD. I end up calling in the wrong score streaks all the time using the D-pad. The blacked out buttons, something I really liked, makes the pad look all together, if you get what I mean. Show you the back of it. The black grippy handles and the 2 paddles. They don't do a 4-paddle version at the moment. I don't actually use this Scuff that often. I ordered it and then kind of, I don't know. I just don't play with it often. The reason I don't play with it often is because I actually got a PlayStation 4 controller scuffed up, where you can do the sending service and have the Scuff attachments added to it. At the moment it's got a Control Freak shield on it. Again, running the Vortex on this pad. And the reason I use this one over the green one more is because this, again, I've got the white grip on the back of this one. This is the 2-paddle system, but it has the remapping ability on the back of it, where you can stick your magnet on the back of it and remap your 2 paddles to any of the 4 buttons that you like. So say your right paddle at the back at the bottom here could be remapped to X or circle or whatever you like. Again, running the Vortex on this. That's the main pad that I use when I'm gaming. If anything ever happens to that, obviously I can pull out my other Scuff and my other controller can disappear. I don't think I'll be going back to using a main controller after using a Scuff. If you can see at the back, it's very dark in my front room. The little black box at the back, That's my Elgato, that's what I record on. It's not the newer version Elgato, it's the older one that only records in 30 frames per second. But it does a job for me at the moment. I am hoping to upgrade that. Quite a bit of my equipment I am hoping to upgrade, but at the moment, it's with my finances being as they are, I can only afford to replace things as and when I can. At the moment, I'm stuck. At least I can record, but I'm stuck with that Elgato for the moment. The same with my PC. I'm not going to talk you through the specs of my PC. It was a cheap-ass PC just to be able to start doing my YouTube and Twitch, and that's another thing I'm hoping to upgrade. And later on, if you can see at the back there, that's my NETDUMA R1 Router. I absolutely love this router. Out of all my gear, my scuffs, my headset, my control freaks, the router's probably the most important part of my setup. This enables me to have really good connection in game and be able to perform to the best of my own ability with the router. It's definitely the best thing I've got. I highly recommend that. Of all the gear I've got, if you want to buy some gaming accessories, gaming gear, buy the router. It's the most important thing in my opinion. It's absolutely fantastic. And to follow this gaming setup video, I'm actually going to be doing a review and a quick guide of how to use the router to get the best out of it, and to show you how I'm getting the best out of it. And then after that, I'm going to be showing you some gameplay, so I hope you stick around for both of those. And this has been my gaming setup. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button, and I'll leave you now with the NETDUMA R1 Router review and quick guide. Thanks guys. Hello there guys. Now we've done the gaming setup review, this is my review of the NETDUMA R1 Router. I just want to pull everything up on screen so you can see it all. Hopefully this is all recording alright. So once you've installed your NETDUMA R1 Router, you've got everything connected to it like you should do. When you first set it up, there is a tutorial that talks you through it, but I'm going to give you a quick setup guide, and then also a review on the router. So this is the page you find yourself at once you've connected your devices to it, and you can select up here which devices you want to limit where you connect to. I found that when I first set it up, as it is now, I actually had a power cut last night, so it's reset the router again, and I don't know whether it's supposed to, but it is set to Australia for some reason. To change your location, if you click on the home button and then drag over, I'm actually based in the UK. My screen on there is very small, so I'm hoping that's about right. And then click on it and it will actually set your home location. So that's how you change your home location. It does take a little bit of playing about with. Obviously all you have to do is expand or decrease the slide bar to increase where you want to be connected to within your area to give you the best host. Once you've played about with it a little bit like I did, you'll find which settings best suit you. Obviously with being in the UK, I don't want to be connected to all of Europe and especially a lot of France. I find that every time I'm connected to France, they always get host, and I seem to lag a lot when I'm connected to France. This is why I wanted this router. If you're based in America, your settings might not be as small as mine. You might be able to connect it a little bit bigger. I believe you have a lot better internet over in America. So at the moment I've got 2 PlayStation 4 systems connected on my network at home. So I only actually want to set the geo filter for one of the systems, so I actually connected both and then decided to disable one and enable another. So I'm only doing it for one, which is the one I play on downstairs the most, which is the one in my gaming setup video. So like I say, use the slide bar to increase or decrease the geo filter. This is my house setup. When you first go through the different tutorial sections and you get to congestion control, obviously you've connected all your devices. They recommend that you set it to 70%, and I found that is the best setting, which is what they recommend. That's been the best setting for myself, so I've left it at 70% down and upload. I just want to say, I'll quickly show you, when it asks you to do a speed test, it asks you to do it on speedtest.net, and I find if you go onto this website, testmy.net, and go on download test, you can select the file size that you can download, and the same on the upload test. The only thing you can't test on here is your ping, which you'll have to get from speedtest.net, but this site gives a lot better result, a lot more accurate result than speedtest.net does. So if you go in to Google or whatever browser you use and put testmy.net in, it'll come up with this page, and use this site to do your initial speed test for your speed test result. Then you'll be good to go, and then you can see all the devices I've got connected. And I actually contacted NETDUMA and asked them which is better, the bigger number for whichever console you want to connect to. So obviously this is my main PlayStation 4 here. The bigger number or closer to the green, because obviously it's a bit misleading. You'd think that, well, I thought it was, going further into the green would be better for your connection, but that's not the case. You want it further away and give yourself the bigger the number for your internet speed for your main device that you're gaming on, whether it be PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, whatever that might be, and gaming on laptops or whatever. You can turn this off at any time and open up everything so your internet goes back to how you want it. I've actually left it on. I've found that it gives connectivity to all my other devices, enough connectivity for them to be used, and when I'm gaming it gives me the best connectivity. I won't go through everything. There's all your different devices and what speed you're using at the moment here, which apparently is 0%, even though I'm on the internet. Very weird. But this is your main page. When you're actually connected in game, it'll bring up a load of little green circles of where I will try and show you with a little bit of gameplay where I'm actually connected to, who has host, and what you want to do is the host gets the biggest green circle. That's who you'll be connected to. That'll be the main server. And to get your ping from that host to see how quick your internet is responding in the game server, you just click on the biggest green dot, and then down here it will show you I can't remember exactly what it is without actually putting my console on. 3 different tabs, and you can select the ping tab, and it'll show you each ping bar as it's going through the game. Every time you go into a game lobby you will get a massive ping spike, and then it usually equals out. At the moment I've been running between 15 and 20 millisecond ping, which is really good. It's a lot better than I was running. I was running at like nearly 200 when I didn't have the geo filter turned on, and that's just absolutely smashed my gameplay. It's made it so much better. I'm hoping to include some gameplay in this video just to show you the difference in connection. The hit marker box is just unbelievable. Where you're aiming is where you're hitting, which I've never found in any of the previous CODs. This router's been an absolute godsend. It's the best thing I've ever bought, actually. After going through my gaming video, all the different bits of accessories and all the rest of the stuff I've got, my scuffs and my headset, nothing compares to the R1 router. It's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, so this was a quick run through of what you can do with your router. Obviously you'll have to change your settings about a little bit more than I have, maybe increase your geo filter distance so you can actually find lobbies. I do find that sometimes it takes me a while to get into lobbies, especially late at night. I usually game late at night, and I find that people in the UK, most of them are asleep at that time at night, so I do tend to sometimes have to increase the range so I can actually find a lobby to play in. But that's a bit of a trade-off because of the time I play at. So yeah, that covers most things. I just want to say I think it's an absolutely fantastic device. I would highly recommend you get this or over anything else, any other gaming accessory. If you've got the money, buy this NETDUMA router. It's absolutely phenomenal. So what I'm going to do now is might be a little break in the in this video, and I'll jump into some gameplay so I can show you what the connection's like in the game, hopefully. And I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I'm not very tech savvy. I don't know how to get both up at the same time, but if I can figure out how to get both up at the same time, I'll try and show you my ping stats as well as the game stats, as well as the in-game play, so you can see the host connection and the gameplay. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'll give it a go for you guys. But yeah, just want to say the NETDUMA router is absolutely fantastic. I hope if you've purchased one, you really enjoy it. It's, like I say, the best thing I bought. So if you have any questions about it, just hit me up in the comment section below. And if I can answer them, like I say, I'm not very tech savvy, but I've had a bit of a play about with it myself. And if I can help you, then I will help you. Just fire your questions in the comment section below. Alright guys, let's move on to the gameplay. So guys, I couldn't figure out how to like split screen the actual gameplay with the geo filter background on the router. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to jump into a game now, just so you can see what happens. This won't be the same gameplay that I'm going to show at the end of this video. I'm just going to show a gameplay at the end just to show you the difference in the connectivity and the hit markers, how quick your gameplays can be. What you've got to bear in mind is the fact that how quick you can kill people is also how quick they can kill you because of the connection. The connection's that good. So at the moment, as you can see, found a host. If you click on, my screen is really tiny, I'm hoping this is the host. The biggest circle is the host. So if let me just select a class so I don't get kicked out. This is where all the people are based that I'm connected with at the moment. And if I try and click on the host, there's your 3 bars at the bottom. You can select a description of the host. This is usually where I get placed, between 440 kilometers to 450 kilometers. And if I select the ping and go down, it'll pull up the ping graph, and you can see there I had a massive lag spike as I first went into the game, and then it will slowly even out over the game. So there you go guys, I just wanted to show you what it actually looked like down at the bottom. I'm not 100% sure, this is very small on my computer monitor. I'm not 100% sure I actually selected the host. I might have selected just one person that I was connected to and showed you the ping between myself and that person. But usually connected to the host usually runs between 15 and 20 milliseconds. But I just wanted to show you the ping graph at the bottom and how to find it, because it took me a while to find that. You might be a bit more capable than I am. When it comes to different technology, but it did take me a bit to figure out how you actually find your ping graph down at the bottom. But yeah, like I say, you connect to the biggest circle, which is usually the host in game, and then it'll show you the ping. If you select the ping bar, it'll show you the ping bar at the bottom. So yeah, now we'll move on to the actual gameplay, so I can show you the connection in game and how it helps with your hit detection. This won't be the same game as I've just shown you the ping graph for. I couldn't put one up at the same time as the other. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I'll have to do it for a future video. But there you go. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll leave you with the gameplay. Welcome to the gameplay section of this video. Today I'm going to show you the class that I'm going to be using and the reason I'm using it. I'm using the ARX160 hole puncher. The reason I'm using this gun is to prove how good the connection is with the NETDUMA R1 router. The hole puncher has 2 extra damage, and I'm rocking the lightning camo on it. Don't usually buy DLC camos, but I really like the lightning one. Running a red dot sight so I can easily spot targets at a distance. Stock so I can strafe my enemies easier. Quick draw grip so I can aim down sights easier. That way I can hit the target and find the target as quick as I possibly can. Obviously running primary gunfighter. Running low profile to stay off the UAVs. Blind eye for those that run threat detection on the UAVs, so I'm not coming up on that. Blast suppressor so I'm not coming up on the map jumping about. Hardline so I can earn my streaks easier. Then I'm running the UAV. And this is my favourite loadout on the UAV. Extra time, support and threat detection. Make sure I earn it when I'm playing team deathmatch and threat detection so you can see through walls. And then the warbird with the aggressor on it. I always run overclock as my only XO ability on TDM. The only time I really use anything else is on search and destroy. I tend to use XO mute instead of XO overclock. Sometimes I'd run both on search and destroy. Let's jump into the game though. So we're playing some team deathmatch here on Instinct. You'll have to take my word for it, guys. I had my ping bar up all the way through this game, showing the geo filter and where I was connected to, and my ping was actually showing after the initial ping spike at the beginning of the match as you join the lobby. It actually showed a 13 millisecond ping, which is one of the best connections I've had in the game since I've had this router. I usually run between 17 and 20, but all the way through this game I was running 13 millisecond ping. So start off this game, I just want to show you right off the bat how good my connection is. That's the reason I chose the ARX, with it being 3-round burst. As you can see, hit that shot straight away, win that gunfight. That's all down to the router. If my connection wasn't this good, then I wouldn't win a lot of these good gunfights. If I was lagging, then my shots wouldn't hit the target with the ARX. You can compensate a little bit for it with an automatic rifle, but I chose the ARX on purpose to show you how good the connection is. I actually play a lot like this since I've got this router, because I also die so quick as well as dropping people so quick. I play a lot more defensive. You'll see me a few times in this game. I'll get hit markers on people just like this, back out of the way to stay alive, and then angle myself in a different way to be able to win the gunfight if at all possible. I don't try and leave myself open too much to be able to be dropped so quick. You see me pick up that kill there. As I go through this game, I'll quickly talk you through how my thought process as I'm going through it. I don't like this position on the map, it's too open, so I back up. Later on in the game I actually go around that corner and it causes me a death. I chase this guy around here, I don't realise he's already died, but already I'm running out of ammo, so pick up a secondary weapon, actually go to reload it. That's why I'm stood here for a second. I don't like camping in games whatsoever. I try not to. At this point I think this guy's around the back of here, that's why I'm led down, just waiting to see if he pops his head back out, but he also must be dead. And check where I'm going as I'm going along. I think this is the instance I was talking about earlier. Come around this corner, as you can see I'm checking everywhere. You know, people camp on the bloody tractor, it does my head in. I think that guy's AFK, take a shot at him and then die, which is a bit unfortunate. I've shown you the kill cam so you can show how quick I died to a bloody camper. Most of my deaths nowadays come from campers. There's nothing a router can do about that. That's just down to my own gameplay and how I choose to play. Like I said earlier on, when I was showing my setup, my class setup, I'm running hardline to try and earn my streaks as early as I can, pick up as many kills as I can. That's another stupid move by myself, put myself in the middle of the map, get killed by yet again another camper. This guy with the AK-12G, I think he kills me again, going back to the same camping spot later on. But as you can see, like I say, I'm running 30 millisecond ping all the way through this game. My connection is absolutely unbelievable. I'm just hit everywhere I aim. When I pull the trigger, I'm hitting the target. I'm getting no lag whatsoever in the game. Nearly pick up a double kill, and there you go, there's the camper again, going back to his camping spot in the corner with the AK-12G. I weren't going to show you that kill cam, but as you can see, I do die really quick, so you've got to be more aware in games. It has improved my gameplay so much. This is also another stupid death. I rush into their spawn with no silencer on my gun, and obviously I'm coming up on the UAV, not the UAV, the minimap with an unsilenced weapon. But from this point on, I actually do okay. Try and recover my health here a little bit before I engage again into more gunfights. Dodge out of the way, like I said before. Don't put myself in too many stupid situations. Just try and stay alive. Pick the double kill there. That's all down to the connectivity, guys. This router is absolutely fantastic. This was actually my first game on, after I'd decided to use this class to show you the best possible connection I could do. This is the first game I attempted to go into to get a gameplay for you guys. Well, let's pick up another kill. I think it was also an assist. I don't think I dropped the second kill there. Then we wallbang, but the game is over so quickly. Nearly out of ammo. There's a jump up here, the game ends. We go 75 to 41. My team absolutely wrecked them. I'll pull up the scoreboard here for you, so you can see I didn't finish top of the lobby, but as you can see I went 17 to 4, which I think is a 4.25 KD. Not bad considering it was my first game on. I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay. I am going to be posting a lot more gameplay, so stay tuned for that. As you can see, I've hit Master Prestige already. I'm also going to start streaming again on Twitch soon. I'm going to unlock some attachments for the guns now. I've hit Master Prestige and I've got everything unlocked, and then I'm going to start streaming again. So please come over and check out my Twitch channel. Open up this supply drop just for a little bonus. And as always, enlisted items. Recently I've been getting one enlisted item. Actually got 3 that time. Nothing was any good. I don't really like care packages out of the supply drops. I think they're useless. If you want to earn care packages, you can just run them. But there you go. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed all 3 parts of the video. My gaming setup, my NETDUMA R1 Router review, and my gameplay. Stay tuned to my channel. If you have enjoyed it, please subscribe. Stay tuned to the channel. I'll be uploading a lot more frequently. And if you have enjoyed it, hit that like button. Like I say, subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.